How we are doing, guys? So before I get this video started, I just want to say I am sorry for not uploading the last couple of days. Now the reason for that was because of the weather, and the other reason was because yesterday I broke my GoPro mount, so I've had to use this case now. This is the waterproof case, so what I'm gonna have to do is drill a hole into the side of it so I can put my mic in there. I have ordered another one because I don't usually use these waterproof ones anymore. I think they're just a bit too bulky, and I try not to go out in the rain anyway, so I don't really see the need for them. Now it is a bit red in here, and that's because of my blinds, so don't worry, I've not landed on Mars or anything like that. So that's going to be sorted out in just a second. Also as well, if you haven't yet followed me on Instagram, then I'll put a link in the description below. And also I have now got a merchandise website set up on Redbubble, and I'll just show you a few things that I've got here. There you go, you just got the apparel, and then some phone cases, a mug, and then a travel mug, and then the stickers. So if you do want any of that and you want to help support the channel and you want some of that merch, then go ahead. I'll put the link to that in the description below. And just feel free. If you want to, you can. If you don't, you don't. So let's crack on with the video.
Yo, yo, yodeling, yo, yo, yo. And how is everyone doing? And it feels so damn strange being on this bike again. Oh God, look at all these coaches. Holy moly. What is going on here? Holy moly. What on earth is going on here? Well, anyway, it feels like it's been ages since I've been on this bike. So guys, I don't know if any of you have heard of MotoBroo. Recently he's been in a crash on his motorbike, and I was watching this and honestly I thought, what the hell am I doing? Now his crash was pretty horrific, to be fair. He completely ruined his spleen and had internal bleeding, and it's completely put him off riding now. And when I see things like that, it does scare me. I don't care what you say or what you think, but when you see things like that happen to people, and I've known a guy that actually happened to, where he ruptured his spleen after being in a crash, and it is horrific. You're going, she didn't even look at me and she knew I was telling to cross. What the hell? That was creepy. Now, I've been riding quite a few years now, and when I seen this video, it really did put the shits at me. Because when you look at the video, and I will put the link to his channel down in the description below, but when you look at the video, it looks like such a minor crash, and yet so much damage happened to him. And I'm just going to sit here for a minute and just look at this lovely view. It was such a minor crash, and yet it caused so much damage. And I think that's what worried me. You know, all my family would be telling me not to do it, obviously because they thought motorbikes are dangerous. But we know the truth about that, and it's not motorbikes as such, it's people. Anyway guys, what happened was he pretty much took up the wrong lane. Now he was in the right hand lane only and was going straight ahead, and then pretty much went into the side of the car. But I'm not here to play the blame game and say who done what wrong, because it really doesn't matter. What I'm getting at here is this guy has been completely put off from riding. You know, his whole confidence has been ripped from him. And I've been in a couple of crashes, nothing anywhere near as bad as that. And I was lucky enough, I guess you could say, that I just got straight back on the bike again. You know, I absolutely love motorbikes, and I think it would take a lot for me to just give up on them. But understandably, what MotoBroo has gone through has completely destroyed his confidence. And I think if it was me, it probably would knock my confidence too. Personally, I think I would probably get back on the bike again and keep doing it. But it would definitely take a long time for me to get back on it again. Now I think with being a biker it's so hard because you always have to have your wits about you, and being in a car you're far more chilled out because you know you've got a massive cage around you and you're in your own little comfort space really, whereas on the bike you've got nothing whatsoever to protect you, so you're constantly watching out for any hazards, any signs of anybody coming out on you or anything like that. And literally just a small split second of not thinking or not doing what you're supposed to be doing can completely ruin your life. It's human error what makes motorbikes so dangerous. So there's a few things that you can actually do to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. So first of all, you don't really want to let yourself get taken up in the moment, especially when you're on group rides. You can act out of character, you know, and do silly things that you wouldn't otherwise do. So a little self-control is definitely needed, especially when you're on group rides. And the way I see myself when I'm on a motorbike, I act like there is a force field around me. I act as though I've got a 360-degree force field. So I'm constantly checking around, I'm constantly seeing what's going on, using my mirrors, looking around, looking back, just doing as best as I possibly can to make sure that nobody comes into contact with that force field. Now the reason I make this video is because I'd hate to ever see anybody go through what MotoBroo went through. It is a horrible, horrible situation to be in. And whether or not it was his fault or not, the reality is that his life has completely changed now. And as for the guy that was in the car, well, he'll just get another car. I can't imagine any harm whatsoever came to him. So that's the way you've got to see it, guys. You have to be selfish, because at the end of the day, if you come into contact with a car or whatever, you're always going to come worse off if you're on a motorbike. Okay. So if you are new to riding, don't let stuff like that put you off. It is scary, and even now I've been riding for years and it still scares me when I see things like that happen and know of people that it's happened to. It's not a nice thing, but you can't go around living life keeping yourself all locked up and all secure and safe, because at the end of the day you're not going to live your life. And what is the point of having a life where you're able to do things and then not use it effectively? Because there's so many people out there that would literally die to be able to go out there, ride, enjoy their life and take full advantage of it. There's so many people out there that are in a really bad situation that can't actually do anything with their lives, whether it be because of money or because they live in a country that just doesn't allow them to do things that they want to do. So if you've got the opportunity to live life, then take it, because otherwise it's a life that's lost. Woohoo! Woo! Oh boy, look at that. That is a beauty. It absolutely sucks what happened to him. So yeah, absolutely sucks what's happened to him. And even though he's just given it up, which I fully understand, I do wish that he gets back on the bike and just doesn't let it win and doesn't let the fear get to him, because it's such a shame to lose something that you love doing over one incident. No matter how serious that incident was, you can't let fear take hold of you. But anyway guys, back on the bike again, where I love being. I do apologise again for not doing any recent uploads when I said I was going to, but if you can understand why, then I really do appreciate that. Don't forget to check out some of my merchandise. You can buy it if you want. If you don't, you don't. But it's there, and I'll just make people aware every couple of months or something when I get new subscribers. It's just there if you want to help support the channel and help make this channel grow. Once again though guys, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet please like. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. And also, if you haven't yet pressed that bell end yet, please tap that bell end. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.